Welcome back to Daily DeFi. Today is March 18th of 2021, Thursday. We see the total value locked in decentralized finance just under $45 billion at 44.89. Maker dominance right at 16%. DeFi Pulse Index 442.4. If we look at the top DeFi projects that are killing it, most of them are up just slightly. We're seeing around 4 to 3% on the daily, but we will be covering three tokens that are outperforming the market: Kyber, Request, and one that's actually been requested. Speaking of request, Ferrum. All right. But first, we have to look at NFTs. As this space continues to grow, we're starting to see more of a movement into fractionalized NFTs, because not everyone is able to buy these, $1 million projects. Really, what it's coming down to is some people are buying these and then fractionalizing them out. So, for example, the 24-hour volume yesterday spiked like crazy if you go to that Daily DeFi. But now we've kind of found this average daily price of right around 4 million for NFT volume. And that's why I like juicy NFTs, is it really helps you keep your finger on the pulse of this market. So again, CryptoPunks right at the top. And Axie. Let's see. This is a story from cointelegraph. It's very, very interesting, as we see Microstrategy really killing it with what they're putting on their balance sheet, which is purely Bitcoin. We're seeing an Asian version of this, Meitu. And this company, it went public, I think, in Hong Kong and China in 2016. And essentially what they do is they have multiple, it's kind of like an umbrella company. So they have multiple things underneath of them. One of them is this very popular app, more kind of used in the Eastern world, but it's like photo and editing, kind of like a version of Photoshop in a way, but it's like an app. So you could think of it like a Canva, if you're familiar with that in the more Western world. So this article says Chinese tech company Meitu has dropped another 50 million on ETH BTC, taking its total holdings up to 90 million. Pretty interesting. As we see more adoption, this is great to see, especially with publicly traded companies putting this on their balance sheet. So Kyber Network ranked number 98. Market cap, we have right around 600 million. I think this coin could easily get to $5, just here in the next couple of months. Kyber is incredible. This is one of those projects that's really leading the space, and it's up about 31% on the daily. If we go swing low to swing high, so all-time low, all-time high, I always like to check that out. I think the all-time low for this was like 3, it was like 0.3, yeah. All-time low is 0.11 cents, so 11 cents. And then we move into Request. This is rank 183, ticker symbol REQ. We have right around $185 million market cap. The interesting thing about this one is pretty much all of the circulating supply is out there. So when you look at the fully diluted, it's pretty much the exact same as the market cap. So when you have something with the fully supply out, it's kind of a fixed supply then. If they're not going to add any more into the max supply, it's an interesting play. And that's why, in my opinion, it's up a decent amount. So it's up 51%. It's 18 cents currently. Just, the 24-hour low to high was 11 cents to 18 cents. But if we go to total low to high, we have 0.004 cent. Interesting. And then lastly, Ferrum, market cap just under 100 million. This has about 50% of circulating supply out there. Very, very low 24-hour volume at 2 million. I like to see it always over 10 million if you're going to trade something like this, so you're not moving the price. It's at 66 cents. This one I did a dedicated video on, but let me know if you're curious on any more information on any of these coins. I'm always happy to do a further deep dive and updated video on any of these. So yeah, all-time low 0.002 cent. So, this one's performed quite well. So anyways, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, button all. Let me know in the comments what you want to see covered in tomorrow's episode. And until next time.